Black fam, man. We are in the building on the day before, right here for Grand Day Baltimore, man. I'm the guy, Joey Garner, man, and I'm chilling out with my co-host with the most information and the more inspiration over there, man, Damon Williams, man, right here on Zone 16 Network. Y'all know how we do the thing, man. Thank y'all for zoning in today. We came in a little late at 12:30. Damon, it's Apple, man.
Yes. Oh,
these person. If you're an Apple person, man, things are glitchy right now. I don't know what's I don't know what's going on. I don't know why
the dark side. You know that, right?
I don't know why they treating us like this, man.
I always tell my Android people, come on over to the dark side.
Well, it's definitely dark side in the day, man.
It is.
Streaming stopped in the middle of the stream, computer glitching out, in and out, man.
The green bubbles are giggling at us.
Yes, they are. Yes.
They're laughing at us.
Yes, they are, man. But here we go, man. We here. We appreciate y'all for zoning in, man. And it's going to be another one. Another great day before the day before, man, when we talk all the latest information. We got a lot going on today, man. It's the first of the month. Yes. Get up, cash your check and come on. It is Black History Month. All right.
How about that?
Hey, so we're going to get into that a little bit later right there. Talk about that. And, we got some local news to get into, too. So, without further ado, let's do this, man. It's time to do this. Boom. I'm going to go ahead and pop that up on the screen for the people. Y'all see it. Welcome, Black, as usual, man. Today, Thursday, February the 1st, it's actually kind of nice outside.
It's very nice.
50 degrees, shining out there. It's chilling, little slight overcast, but the sun's out now. The sun is out. Yeah. You see the graphic up there. The sun is peeking out from behind the clouds on our graphic. Now, tomorrow it's going to be cloudy and windy again like it was yesterday, Damon. But then you see the weekend right there. Right? Or the strong, as we should say, the strong end, 41 degrees on Saturday, 40 degrees sunny, and sunny on Sunday. Man, it's going to be a good time, Dave.
I'm all for a nice sunny day, man. I like it sunny and cold this time of year, but, whatever. Can't have it all.
Beggars can't be choosers, right? Exactly. Beggars can't be choosers. Got to take what you get, man. Got to take what you get. All right, Zoners. Well, here you go. Not a lot of Bizarro World stuff today, but, we definitely got some top stories for you. Wrote a song about it. Want to hear it? Here it goes. All right, man. Fam. Everybody out there knows who this guy is. Boom. Damon, what you know about media mogul Byron Allen? All right.
You know a little bit about him.
Yeah. He's been around for quite some time, you know what I mean? And he is reportedly eyeballing a $14 billion, with a B, man, $14 billion deal to acquire Paramount Global's TV networks and stations. All right, now his plan includes selling off major assets like the Los Angeles studio lot, Paramount Pictures, and popular franchises. Allen aims to strengthen his Allen Media Group with Paramount's CBS broadcast network, sports, news operations, and all their local affiliate stations. All right, this move follows Allen's previous attempt to acquire Disney's ABC network. He's been trying to buy a network for quite some time now.
He did. He successfully.
He got the weather network.
But it's a bunch of them.
The Weather
Channel.
Channel.
They're all part of. I think it's a package. It's a bunch of channels he has.
Now, I keep saying it now. Am I saying it right or wrong? Zoners, let me know, man. Is it Paramount or is it Paramount? You know what I mean? Paramount is said to be considering a sale due to significant value losses in the global entertainment sector. And that's kind of odd to hear, because I would think right now with the way things are streaming and everything is going on, man, that, Paramount is, I would think that the entertainment sector would be jamming right now, right? Other potential suitors for the purchase of Paramount's global TV network include Skydance Media, Warner Brothers Discovery, and Apollo Global. The $30 billion offer encompassing debt and equity is seen as a serious proposition for Paramount Global shareholders, man. You see it up there, man. The brother is trying to step up, bring some networks back. Wasn't he a part of the BET bid? Didn't a couple of them try to buy BET not too long ago, bro?
I know he tried to buy something really big. Like it was like VH1 and a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I think it was something big he tried to buy. But he ended up getting something.
Nah.
But when I knew he was like a big deal.
Yeah.
Back in the day when we worked for Sinclair, there was a guy we worked with who did those press junkets.
Yes.
And remember, that's where everybody knew Byron Allen from years ago. Late at night after the infomercials, he would do those press junkets. And, it was always people laughed at him, thought it was low budget. And one of those guys there would talk about how big of a deal and how much money Byron Allen had. And the guy I'm talking, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But for him to say it, a light bulb went off. Like, if he's saying it, knowing who he's connected to, yeah, Byron Allen must. Because we never knew what that guy did. Other than he would fly around all over the country. He would fly everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And would meet all these, would do he did the same thing Byron Allen did.
Yeah.
But we didn't really know why or how he got it and why he was there, But anyway, remember Byron Allen had a night show?
Yes.
A late show for a second?
Yeah, for a second. I mean, he started off as a comedian. And then from there, he branched out into real estate and also purchasing media entities. And, here he is now, about to step up to the major stage and purchase Paramount Pictures.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Hot second.
Hey, look, and it's funny when we were talking about Arsenio last night in the group chat, man. Good times. So it looks like, I don't know, if things go through, it looks like he will be what? The one owner of a major network and be a black man?
Do you think he would push the black agenda and black?
Well, I mean, per the if Dr. Umar was on here, he would say that you can't sleep white. And you see it up there, fam. You see Byron Allen's family. So I don't know if doing everything for the people and for the culture is what he's for. Hopefully he
speaks it. I have heard him say things.
Yeah,
I've heard him say the right things. I mean, I'm just wondering if you think he would be that guy.
We'll see. We shall see, man. We shall see.
Pushing the black agenda.
No, I'm checking the group chat out there. Ray up in the group chat right now. Shout out to the fan, man. Hey, come on through, Ray, man. Come on, join the comments, man. You know what time it is, man. Grand Day is live, and we are rocking out on the day before the day before. Hey, and Zoners, if you are out there, make sure you do not forget to smash that thumbs up button for us. Smash that like button at all times. Share this with your friends, with your family, with everybody, man. And of course, definitely subscribe to Zone 16 Network on all platforms right now. Definitely, that's what we need y'all to do. Subscribe to Zone 16 Network on X, on Facebook, on IG. We jamming out on IG Live right now. If you're over there on IG Live checking us out, make sure you switch on over to YouTube, because on YouTube the picture is better. We have not figured out how to fix the aspect ratio yet on there. So I know you guys are like, you might be listening to us, but you can see our wonderful faces if you go ahead and slide on over to YouTube. Z16, man.
I don't think he put something like Love and Hip Hop on his station.
Oh.
I have enough respect for him
that he wouldn't do such
He wouldn't
thing.
do that
He
trash.
He wouldn't do
garbage.
such a thing.
I don't think he would put any of that trash like that on television.
Let's hope not.
I don't think he would.
All right. Well, we're going to go sift through the trash right now. And while we do that, man, we're going to highlight our sponsors real quick. Then we coming back. We got a lot more information for you out there, fam. So stay zoned in, right? It's lunchtime vibe. Get your liquid lunch going. It's time for us, man. We'll be right back. Oh, man. Big shout out to Bel-Air, Edison area revitalization, man. It's always a good thing when we give shout out to the fam that follows us, get support our zoners, supports us out here, and we always want to support the kids, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just like Wu-Tang, man. Grand Day is for the babies, man. Grand Day is for the babies. You know the deal. Well, other news, Damon. Other news in Baltimore. Now, I know Pass Rush Bay is real happy about this one here, man.
This is huge.
Yeah, real big deal right here. Hey, fam. Somebody sold Oreos. The Angelos family is dumping that thing, man. The Baltimore Orioles, owned by the Angelos family since 1993, are reportedly being sold to billionaires David Rubenstein, and I'm going to butcher this next guy's name, Mike Arrighetti. Sheesh. Did I say that right?
Hey, have at it.
All right. For $1.7 billion. Another $1 billion. Now, that's actually kind of odd there because, I mean, didn't the Commanders over there in Washington, didn't they just sell the franchise for $6 billion?
They're worth more, I believe NFL
are worth more than baseball?
Yeah,
but baseball players get higher salaries. So how?
The sport has been taking a hit.
Okay. Well, I mean, and you know this for me. I'm not really a baseball fan. So it's just odd. But
the Orioles should be worth more than this.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. The Orioles should be worth more than $1 billion.
But they made a butthole full of money, though.
Yeah.
The Angelos family?
Yeah.
Yeah, for what they gave us and what they bought it for.
Yeah.
Hell is going to bust wide open for that family.
Well, peep
for
this,
what they
man.
did with this team.
Yeah, Rubenstein and Arrighetti will initially purchase 40% of the club with plans to acquire the rest of it after Peter Angelos passes away. Sheesh. So I think they're doing that for tax purposes, man. They're trying to avoid some capital gain sales and everything. So literally his family is waiting for him to die so they can sell the rest of the franchise and get more money. That's crazy. The deal is expected to be discussed at next week's owners' meetings in Orlando. Rubenstein, he's a Baltimore native, Damon, so he's it's a good thing that the franchise may stay here because they were talking about moving it to Tennessee when they were talking about selling it before. Yeah,
That was always dumb to me.
Yeah, Rubenstein will become the club's main decision maker with Major League Baseball. All right, and the sale comes amidst negotiations for a new lease to keep the Orioles at Camden Yards Stadium. All right, Chairman John Angelos did not inform Maryland Governor Wes Moore of the sale despite intense negotiations. And, things might get a little testy with that lease if they keep that up like that, man. And then peep this, man. All right, so Rubenstein and Mike Arrighetti are part of a group, Damon, that is buying this. And Other local investors include Cal Ripken Jr., Kurt Schmoke. What about that, man? And then they got a little bit of money from Michael Bloomberg. And then I'm gonna pop this up on the screen for the fam. Pick this one. This is another guy that is part of the group to buy it, Damon. All right, wild stuff here. Grand Hill.
That's really not that wild.
Grand Hill. Look, and now you gotta bear with us here, fam, because Damon is about like on a 30-second delay on his monitor. But Damon, when you'll see it pop up on the screen, Grand Hill owns now at this point a piece of the Orioles, a piece of the Atlanta Hawks, NBA Africa, Orlando City. I don't know what that is. The Orlando Pride. I'm not sure what that is. And Summer Fila, man. Big shout out to Grand Hill out here, man.
He had the only Fila shoe that people wore.
That anybody cared about.
Like, we liked the Chris Webber one, but no one really wore that.
Yeah.
These dudes were wearing that Fila shoe he had.
Mm-hmm. So it's good stuff, man. Good stuff for
And
Grand
he has
Hill.
local connections.
Yes, indeed.
Everybody named. It would seem like this would be a match made in heaven for the Orioles. Then they can only build on the success they had in the last couple of years.
Yeah. Well, both of our professional franchises fell short in the division championship game this year, man. So hopefully next year, this year, because it is already next year, man. We are in the second month already of this year, man. But hopefully 2024, the local sports franchises can do their thing.
Man, we could care less about that football franchise an hour south from here.
Absolutely.
But it's cool that we're playing them. So the Ravens play them next year.
Mm-hmm.
It would have always been good for the Orioles to have good ownership and be able to, they ended up getting a team in DC, and to have a good football team in DC and the Ravens play them, that would have always been a good thing. So it's good that their horrible owner in football is gone, and our horrible owner in baseball.
And baseball is gone. Always good stuff. Always good stuff. Well, also in the news right now, like I said, we were talking about our two major franchises here. Booyah. Let me pop that up on the screen for y'all, man. Ravens. The Ravens, Damon, lost their defensive coordinator to the Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks are now poised to name Mike Macdonald, the defensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens, as their new head coach, according to sources cited by NFL Network's Ian Rappaport. All right, despite Baltimore's potential Super Bowl appearance, Seattle was willing to wait for Macdonald. So they chilled out, wanted to see the result of what happened, and then, once the game ended on Sunday past, Macdonald went out there and got himself a new gig. Now, Seattle, Macdonald has swiftly ascended the coaching ranks, and he's just 36 years old, man, earning a reputation as one of the league's top assistant coaches. Yeah. Here's the thing right here. Now, you know my history, Damon, so this can be a little triggering with me right now. He joined the Baltimore Ravens staff in 2014 as an intern, Damon. All right? Then he briefly served as the University of Michigan's defensive coordinator in 2021, and he came back to Baltimore. Now, under Macdonald's leadership, the Ravens defense excelled, allowing the fewest points per game in the NFL this season, and they also led the league in sacks and takeaways. Macdonald's departure marks a significant loss for the Baltimore Ravens defense, all right, which was tops in the league in 2023. Now, additionally, all the defensive coaches are balling out here, man. Denard Wilson, who was the DB coach. So, they're talking about the takeaways there. I don't know if we led the league in picks, but we were definitely at the top of it in picks, because takeaways are more than just interceptions, right?
Yeah, strips.
Yeah. You can have fumbles and all of those things. But Denard Wilson is now nearing a deal to become the hated Tennessee Titans' new defensive coordinator. And they hired former Bengals offensive coordinator Brian Callahan as their head coach. So Tennessee just doubled down on.
I don't hate Tennessee.
I hate them. They got to go, bro.
They don't want to hate them. We they've never beaten us when it counted. So they're like a I don't know, like a scab. They're a pest.
A pest.
Like we hate the Steelers.
Mm.
You know, the Steelers is well, they owned us this year.
Yeah.
There's that.
Well, I mean, but think of the rivalry days, right? With my favorite, Steve McNair,
Oh yeah.
Eddie George. They were doing the damn thing.
That's why I don't like, because they had players I like. There was, I mean, I probably hated the Jaguars more because I didn't like their players. Like, I didn't like Jimmy Smith. I didn't like Fred Taylor. Mark Brunell used to give us hell.
Yeah.
I didn't like them.
You didn't like what was going on.
The Titans, it was a great rivalry. It was tough, but we liked Steve McNair. We liked Eddie George.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So yes, it was a great rivalry. It was, but I wouldn't say I hate them.
Okay.
I hate Indianapolis.
Well, I mean, after a disappointing AFC Championship loss, man, we trying to figure out what's going to happen this year, man. Because now Harbaugh's got to re-up. Got to bring on some new defensive minds to help him out and move on for the future. There, man. It's gonna be a pretty interesting year next year, man. Pretty interesting year.
I know this is triggering. I know this is triggering. But okay, I don't know his history before he became before he started his coaching ranks.
Yeah.
But it's his profession. But I've seen some complaints about how quickly, he got a head coaching job versus some black guys. And a lot of black guys have been hired this year.
Yeah, they have.
But,
I mean, you heard me say it. It's a little triggering with the fact that he, it just came up through the internship ranks like that fast. And now he's a head coach already. It's just...
Well, my question always to you, we've spoken about this a zillion times.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes within our culture, brothers want to be gladiators more than they want to be the person who controls the Coliseum.
I got you.
And I don't. That's just a mindset. Sometimes it's almost like a good old boy system.
Yeah.
But it's also a mindset too, where they figure it out early on. I'm gonna go and play, I don't know, Division 3
ball or something like that.
Yeah, like they don't even think they're gonna play on the next level.
Yeah.
They're not even sniffing at playing, overseas or playing, in Canada or anything like that. They're like, look, I'm gonna go to this small little college that no one's ever heard of. I'm gonna be a third string tackle. And then I'm going to graduate. Then I'm going to go to grad school, be a grad assistant. Boom, 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 boom. 10 years later, I'm coaching the Giants.
Yeah.
And that's like a pathway. I think they teaching the game. And it doesn't. You see more and more brothers doing it, but a lot of brothers are ex-players.
Yeah.
But you don't see.
Well, I mean, that's the thing right there. And they. It takes them a long time for them to get the same opportunities that these guys are getting from coming up through the intern ranks, man.
Well, that's why I'm asking. Clearly it's always going to be favoritism in the good old boy system.
Yeah.
But do you think it's as many brothers taking that path? Like really straight up, like, look, like I ain't trying to be no player. I'm trying to coach. Like that's what they know, and they know the game, and they playing the same game these white boys are playing.
Yeah, I mean, you know this about me. I took that same route, and they, unfortunately, I gotta say, man, they make it difficult for you. They really do. They really do.
But do you think it is a thing where brothers want to stay in gladiator school a little longer? Sometimes don't want to let it go.
I think that, well, at times, I guess they believe that's where all the glory is, right? That's where all the glory.
There was a lot of, but that reluctance to accept that I'm not going to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to be the Spaniard. I'm not going to be him. You know what I'm saying? So watch what they're doing and take that path, because a lot of times it's longer money, longer money in both ways. More money in the end, money for a longer period of time.
Yeah.
So, it's just, that's sometimes what bothers me when some of these guys from other races, they know what they're doing, and they not hipping brothers to the game. They not doing it.
Yeah.
Like they all up in the mix around all the black basketball players. Yeah, that's the cool dude, cool white dude. He rode with all the brothers who play basketball. Meanwhile,
he's becoming general manager.
He's a Svengali and
he's becoming
Gargamel.
General manager somewhere.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. He's talking to the guy behind the curtain about what path he's taking. He cool with y'all, and he wear Air Force Ones like y'all, but nah, his path ain't your path, and he ain't telling you his path neither. That's when it bothers me with them. But I get it. Yeah, I get why it bothers you a little bit.
Yeah. Oh well, look, we're gonna holler at some sponsors again real quick, fam. Keep hanging out with us right here on the Liquid Lunch, man, because we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about somebody else that kind of took a off the beaten path route to become what they are. Because it's at this point now, Damon, it's been a year for Governor Westmore, right? Yeah, we'll be right back, fam. Hold on. Yeah, hey, make sure, fam, you head over to 5707 Bel Air Road, man, sometime this strong, and man, get yourself some brunch. Holla at well, I don't know all of the bartenders over there anymore. I gotta slide through myself,
Doug.
man. Yeah,
Doug.
holla at Doug. Yeah, you gotta holla at Doug over there, man.
Mean rum punch.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time, fam. It's definitely gonna be a good time. And if you are following us on Instagram, on IG Live, man, jump on over to the YouTube right now so you can jump in the chat, man. Smash the thumbs up for us, smash the like button for us. And it looks a little better on YouTube, man, instead of being in that. I gotta learn how to fix the aspect ratio on Instagrams, because you can only see like a third of the screen, man. So it's just a little crazy out there. A little crazy. But well, we said we were gonna come back and we were gonna talk about them here. So here it is, Damon. Westmore. Boom.
Mr. Ripcord.
Yeah. Westmore is in the building, fam. Westmore is in the building. So the question is, and the conversation is for today. We think about it. It's been a little over 2 weeks in a year, because on January 18th, 2023, Governor Westmore, Democrat, was sworn in as Maryland's 63rd chief executive. And he was also the first black man to hold this position in the state and the sole black governor in the nation. All right, now Moore, an author and military veteran, assumed the role despite lacking prior elected government experience. All right, so we just had this conversation, right? In his first 6 months, Governor Moore has achieved notable milestones out here, including pioneering a pathway for dental and healthcare for National Guard members, introducing a service year option for high school graduates, and accelerating the implementation of a $15 minimum wage here in the state of Maryland. All right. Maryland has secured federal funding, $267 million to be exact, for a broadband for all initiative. So he's trying to give the entire state access to the internet, man, which is glitching up for us right here, right now. All right. The state also addressed the teacher shortage through the Educator Storage Reduction Act and allocated $21 million for state employee pay raises, emphasizing the importance of retaining and supporting existing staff for successful recruitment efforts. Governor Moore expresses confidence in the positive trajectory of Maryland's progress. So for a year now, and then we're talking about it here on the first day of Black History Month, our History Month, the original man's time, right? And right now he's the sole black governor.
Wow.
You know, sole one in the entire country. All right, and like I said, he didn't come up through the government ranks. He's definitely an outsider. And you and I talked about it before, Damon. It's kind of like it seems Barack Obama-ish.
Very much so. Very much so.
We got Sleepy Lloyd in the chat.
If he wasn't married, by the way, his wife's a Turk.
Mm-hmm.
If we hadn't,
we went to school with his wife.
Yeah, we didn't go to school with his wife. Well, look, I'll just say this, man. When they come out of nowhere, sometimes your spidey senses go up. You know, so luckily, you know, it's nothing bad you really can say about him.
Not yet. I mean, he's doing a lot of positive things for the state right now. You know,
he's a good look.
Yeah, I've partially read the other Westmore, his book that he's known for penning. So you know, it's okay.
It's just a character flaw or whatever you call it. I'm a brighter the picture, darker the negative kind of guy. That's just, you know, sometimes, you know, but there's nothing you really can say bad about the guy.
Yeah.
But the fact that he came out of nowhere,
it's a little fishy.
You know, no, I'm not gonna call it fishy.
Yeah, because we can't say that because Mike McDonald came out of nowhere, right? And now he's the head coach of the Seattle Seahawks. So, you know, hey, it's our just due, right? It's our get back right there.
Well, the other thing is, I think that the tried and true political system, I think, is dead. I mean, for Christ's sakes, Donald Trump was the president
of the United States.
I think that old school system that you're a career politician, I think that's done. I think it's over. So I think you're going to get more people like Westmore, more people. I mean, the United States presidential elections is a shit show. I mean, like it's like watching reality television. You're watching the Today Show, and they're talking about this fool who's been in court. He's calling people fat. Yeah. He's calling people stupid. And this is the dude who was the president.
The president. Wait, hey, well, Westmore has a little more proper decorum than our guy, old Orange Face over there. And then, hey,
he's about as proper as they get.
Yeah, now they in the chat, and you can see it. I'm gonna pop it up there on the screen for you, man. Sleepy Lloyd is asking, what's Westmore's stance on reparations for Black Americans out there? And I think we need to be asking that of a lot of politicians out there, and especially politicians that are, you know, from our culture or from our neck of the woods, right? We should be asking that of a lot of them out there. So, you know, that's something that we got to get the crack research team on out there, Sleepy Lloyd, and find out.
I'm gonna one up you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna one up you, my fellow Woodmorian. I say we should ask every Black person on
how they feel about the reparation.
Everybody. Puffy, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Michael Jordan, Steph Curry. Yeah. I don't care. Whoever it is, they on TV. Oh, yeah, and this, you know, and this is my handbag, dog. And yeah, how you feel about reparations, sister? How you feel about that? I don't care who it is. Ask everybody. I want to know how everybody feels about it. Our Latinx, Latino brothers. Yeah. Ask them. Yeah. I want to know how they all feel about it. Let's open the books.
Oh, what?
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of open the books, man, over there on Instagram Live, man, Keep the Books is watching stuff, and he's talking about. He said he's been around for years now. I don't know if he's commenting on Westmore or if he was commenting on Michael McDonald out there.
Westmore.
Yeah, but keep the Books is saying that he's been around for years, man.
I mean,
he's watching on the Instagram Live chat. Jump on over to YouTube, man, fam, so you can get into the chat and we can post your words up on the screen for us. But go ahead, Dan.
Been around for years, and everybody knows who you are two different things.
Two different things.
That's two different things.
Okay,
you know
I'll take that.
Because you can have somebody who you read their book. I mean, let's just keep it all the way 100% real here. People don't read.
Well, Damon in here firing shots.
Come on, man. People don't read for pleasure.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just go on Instagram now and see how uneducated people are, and how much people you can look at their writing. I mean, you know, there's a meme going around that it's like, oh, they give these times, and it's like, which time is closer to midnight? And it's like 11:55 a.m. and then 12:06 a.m. And these fools are really struggling with it. Like, they don't understand how a clock
a clock works.
They don't understand that. Like, dude, time doesn't go backwards. It doesn't. Like, dude, if it says 12:06 a.m., that's damn near 24 hours from midnight.
From midnight.
Like, what don't you get about what didn't you learn in kindergarten that we learned?
Yeah, tough stuff, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So, you know, I mean, I get it. Yes, he's been around. I respect that some people knew who he was. They read his book. But I'm saying, like, the masses didn't know who he was. I
want to say the book was given to me as like a Christmas gift or something like that. That's how I got a hold of it. I didn't go out there and purchase it. Because and you saw it on the screen, you know, he was a host of a show on Oprah's network on OWN. I don't remember the name of the show that he was doing on there, but he was definitely a host on Oprah's network.
So. I mean, it's almost like saying, you know, I don't know, like Rob Long. There's people who don't know who Rob Long is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I would say he's more famous than Westmore was in the state.
Mm.
I mean, what would you say?
Yeah.
If Rob Long ran for mayor right now, I would argue more people
know who he is.
More people know who he is.
They listen to him on talk radio.
Black men, white women. I would say more of them know who he is. Mm-hmm. Black women also.
Yeah.
From his coaching, radio, I'd argue that. I would. But some people say,
we're gonna holler at some sponsors, man. So Chase, hang with us, man. Like I said, the internet is acting a little funky, man. Everything is acting a little wonky out here today, but we're good. We're gonna keep rocking out for the next 20 minutes, man, and we want you to stick around, fam. We'll be right back. Yeah, big shout out to Tierra Lanice over there at DTLR Radio, man. One of our big time supporters, man. If you guys ever came to a rhythm and spirits experience, man, you got to sit here on the ones and twos on the Ivit, you know, cultivating, curating the music for us over there. It's always a good time, man, and we always like to support the sis. Now, you know, we compete sometimes because she's on the air over on DTLR Radio at the same time that we are, Damon, but, you know, we always going to make sure we support the sister. And hey, keep smashing them thumbs up buttons for us, man, and keep smashing those like buttons. We trying to hang out in here today, fam. The internet has been glitchy. Apple been acting crazy, man. Things been dropping in and out. I saw about 7 or 8 of y'all in there in the chat. So I don't know if it dropped out on y'all and y'all had to head back to the cubicle or something, or I don't know. But we still here, man. We are still here talking about inspiration and giving y'all information. Information, and one of them that we always do on the day before, we like to talk about born days, Damon. It's a lot of cool people that were actually born on February the 1st. A lot of them. Peep this.
More Black History February birthday.
It is, man. Well, you see it up on the screen right there, man. Langston Hughes. Langston Hughes was born today, Damon, man. February 1st. He's a February 1st guy out there, right? Langston Hughes. All right. Also today, born on February the 1st. Garrett Moss, Damon. What you know about Garrett Moss?
Saying Not Live.
Yeah. Martin. Yeah, man. Garrett Moss. What is going on with the picture out here? The picture is jammed and it is not rolling right. There we go. Garrett Moss out there, man. Garrett Moss, actor and comedian, most well known for his stint on Saturday Night Live, born in New Orleans, Louisiana. Happy birthday to the brother out there, man. Happy birthday. Born day. Cheers to another lap around the sun. Now, all right, look. Here's a great one. We love this right here, Damon. Today is Rick James's birthday, man. Posthumously, we are giving that celebration for our guy. She was only 17. Yeah, Rick James, man. He's an Aquarian. Man. Happy birthday to the brother out there, man. Super Freak fame. Mary Jane fame. All right.
Oh, man. You gotta love that guy.
How about this one, Damon? How about this one, man? February 1st is Sherman Hemsley of the Jefferson.
Man.
Yeah.
Freakier and freakier.
Yes. Today is Sherman Hemsley's birthday, man. Sherman took acting classes at night after working every day at his full-time job at the local post office in Philadelphia. He's a Philly guy, man. And, at 35 years of age, he got his acting debut. What was that? All in the Family?
Yeah,
because a lot of people don't realize it's a spinoff. It's a spinoff.
They should know.
Yeah, the Jeffersons is a spinoff.
They supposed to know. To know that.
Well, and then here's another one for him, Damon. Big Boy. Today is Big Boy of Outkast, man.
The Aquarian
and Aquemini. And Aquemini. Yeah, February 1st guy, man. Good stuff out there. A lot of slick birthdays today, man. A lot of slick birthdays out there.
Yes, those are good birthdays.
When I saw the Sherman Hemsley one, man, in the notes when I was doing it, man, I had to break out in the George Jefferson dance, man. That's like the George Jefferson dance is the classic dance.
When you get a chance, Google Sherman Hemsley and LSD.
Whoa! Damon is firing shots.
I'm serious.
Firing shots.
Apparently, he was a wild dude.
Wild guy.
Yeah, he was a wild guy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Sherman Hemsley.
You gotta love him though, man. You gotta love him, man, because
he's at LSD. Sheesh.
Just look at it. It's crazy.
Sheesh.
LSD is acid. So, but man, you figure the way we grew up. This man owned a franchise of cleaners.
Mm-hmm.
People can laugh at Fred Sanford all they want.
But George Jefferson moved him on up, man.
No, Fred Sanford was a business owner.
Yeah, he was. He had a junk business, junkyard.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Well, shoot. You see Garrett Wilson right there on the screen, man, and on Martin, man. He had his own radio station. Had his own radio station, man. Good stuff, man. Good stuff out there. All right. Well, we also like to talk little known actual facts out here, Damon. Little known actual facts. So boom, we're gonna put it on the screen because we want to educate the people, man, on the first month, on the first day of our month right here, our history now. All right. On camera right, you see it right there, John S. Rock, right? February 1st, 1865, Damon, the same day Congress approved the 13th Amendment ending slavery. So we had this conversation yesterday. I should have bet you. Because we said 65. You were saying 63.
No,
right?
I said the Emancipation Proclamation was 1863.
Well, yeah. Okay. But, the 13th Amendment was approved February 1st. And then Charles Sumner introduced a motion that made Boston attorney John Rock the first black attorney to be admitted to argue in the Supreme Court of the United States, man. Wow. So, yeah, there you go. There you go, man. First one. And then right there on camera left, which is going to get into our break room banter of the day. And I see, we see y'all out here in the chat, man. Marcus Jones is talking about, he said LSD was for those that were highly educated back in the day. So that's hey. Hey, that's how. Yeah, that's how they feel, man. That's how they feel. But you see it right there, camera left, man. Dr. Carter G. Woodson, Damon,
Mm.
introduced Negro History Week.
That's what our parents grew up on.
Negro History Week. After he graduated from Harvard. And, hey, Harvard, black men in Harvard, the original man in Harvard has been doing a lot of things out here, man. We just talked about the first Harvard black grad from Harvard the other day on Tuesday, right? But the scholar was disturbed by the lack of historical information in textbooks. He founded the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History. All right, and since it changed to the Association for the Study of Afro-American Life and History in 1915. I'm sorry. And then a year later, Dr. Woodson started the Journal of Negro History. And 1926, he launched Negro History Week as an initiative to bring national attention to the contributions of the original man throughout American history. And it became, we got a little more information up there. It didn't become Black History Month until 1976. So
that's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what my father would always say. He would say, oh, you better be happy, boy. When I had it, when I grew up,
we just had a week.
We had a week.
I can hear
him
Mr.
saying it, right?
Yes, I can hear Mr. Algie saying that right there, man. I can hear Mr. Algie saying that, man. We went, Sleepy Lloyd is saying we went from a week to the shortest month out there. Hey, but it's still lies.
You gotta say why. Why is it? Come on, Joe. You gotta say it, man.
It's still lies. Well, go ahead. Drop the knowledge for it.
February was picked because there was a lot of notable black people born in February. A lot of black birthdays. Mm-hmm. Just like we just see Mr. Freak himself, Super Freak himself,
yeah,
Big Boy,
yeah.
Who else did you name? Sherman Hemsley, Langston Hughes, the great Langston Hughes.
Yeah.
So apparently a very large number of blacks were born in February, so they picked that month.
Yeah. Man, look, we got a lot of fam in the building today, man. Big shout out to Maurice Brown out there who's in the chat, and he said that on the Jamie Foxx show, Sherman Hemsley owned a hotel.
Garrett Morris.
Oh, that was Garrett Morris. He owned the hotel. So he went from being a radio station owner to a hotel owner, man. Yeah,
we grew up in a lot of black entrepreneurship
and TV.
Oh yeah, I mean you got to realize Cliff Huxtable had a private practice.
Yes,
in his house.
Yeah.
Well, no, he had a home office. I think that
home office.
He had a home office.
Yeah. Because I mean, he wasn't doing too many delivering the babies in the basement.
Well, a man named Hawk, wasn't he like a bounty hunter or a private investigator?
Yeah.
And he had that bad BMW.
Yeah. What number was that? Is that the
633?
Yeah.
635. That was a bad BMW.
Yeah. So you're saying there it is right there. You're saying it became Black History Month because of all the famous original people that are born in this month. That are born in February, man. That are born in February. That's
we always hear, you got the shortest month. No, it was a method.
There was a method to the madness. There was a reasoning behind all of that. There was a reasoning behind all that. I'm gonna pop it up on the screen for them again, so they can see it one more time, man. But if I can find it here,
it really clicks my mouse when people say, "Well, it's American history. Why we got to do it 1 month?" I like the fact. This is me. I like the fact that we force everybody to deal with it. Where they gotta just like you may have a rough date in your life, something bad happened or whatever, and when that date comes around, every February comes around, all these white kids and Asian kids, whoever, you gotta deal with. Yes, we gonna sit here, we gonna talk about. Yes, when you come to a stoplight, this is one of my favorites. When you come to a stoplight,
you're gonna know that a black man made it.
Black man did that.
Shout out to Morgan State out there, man. Shout out to Morgan State. Yeah.
You go to Washington, D.C., you know a black man surveyed, a black man designed that. Don't forget it. I love that. I love it. They all Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. No. We're going to go deeper than that. We're going to go deeper. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, we got to deal with it.
We got some zoners in the chat, man, talking about, we're 365 is our story. And I'm going to say most definitely in the chat.
And it is. But let's stick to them for 1 month is what I'm saying. Like, really make them deal with it. We all know, your history. we know our history is longer than everybody's
Long,
history.
long.
History is we own it. It's ours. But those who want to be in denial, stick it to them every month. Every year.
Let them know. Remind them of it.
Hey, we don't have to stop at the American blacks. We can talk about Shaka Zulu.
Yeah, remind them of the greatness of the original man.
You know, them Egyptians want to play all them stupid games they're doing now. Fine, y'all don't want to be involved. We'll talk about Shaka Zulu. You know what I'm saying? Idi Amin. We can talk about some black folks in Africa if we want.
If we just the other day, I had Titus reading some things. We were reading a couple of things about the Zulu. So it's actually weird that you were bringing it up right now. Actually weird. And they see it up on the screen again, man. Like Outkast's birthday, man. And I mean, we could just talk about. And we have been talking about it all last year, right? You know, last year was Hip Hop 50, right? Hip Hop turned 50, and you know, Outkast was a, you know, with hip hop being a pivotal music genre, you know, Outkast was very pivotal in that getting to where it is. You know what I mean? Getting to the status that it became.
I think they're the greatest duo ever.
Ooh.
Now, but with me saying that, I got Run DMC, they off to the side. They're not in that conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you put them, it's like Michael Jordan. You put him over there, we don't discuss him. Now we can discuss who the new GOAT is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm just saying, when it comes to hip hop, Run DMC, come on, man. It's just, you don't even talk about that.
That's how it is.
You don't talk about it. You know what I mean?
Hey, and then look, Keep the Books is reminding us that it is a leap year out here, fam. So hey, this year we got an extra day, so it's gonna be 366 days, man, of us, of our people, of our story, man. Good times. And look, we appreciate y'all for zoning in, man, because that's what we want to do here, man. We want to change the narrative. We want to bring the light, you know, to the fact that you know, there are Black businesses that you need to be supporting. We always, you know, a lot of our sponsors here, you know what I mean? You see them, we put them up on the screen. Those are Black businesses that we definitely want you to holler at, man. Big shout out to Matriarch Coffee out there. Big shout out to the Hillsmere Restaurant and Bar. Big shout out to Black Running Organization, man. I saw a Black bro in the chat over on Instagram, man. So it's, you know, it's a lot of our people that need our support in a lot of different areas, different arenas, man.
Yeah, and I would ask you, if we didn't have Black History Month, and let's say we went for it's American history, how does that go? How do you, to Black people who aren't educated, Black people whose families aren't teaching that, they're not pushing that narrative, they don't have Black art in their household, they don't have Black books in their household. Yeah. How are they learning it? Where and when? And damn sure ain't learning it on TV.
And not on TV.
So when they learn it?
And right now, you know what I mean, the big thing right now is they're trying to eliminate diversity. They say DEI, right? So diversity, equity, and inclusion. They're trying to get rid of, you know, all of the things that were put in place that help keep people aware and keep people abreast of, you know what I mean, the fact that there are Black people in this country that need to be in positions of power, man, and they're trying to get rid of that. They're trying to ruin that narrative, man, especially down in Florida. You know, they're trying to take away the ability to actually teach that what little stuff they do teach in school, man. It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. So if you're not forcing it, I mean, it's almost like we playing the white man game on that. Oh, it's just American history. Then you can whitewash it. You can just blend in. It can be annexed. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They ain't getting it from music because we all knew who the mayor of New York was because of hip hop. I don't give a damn about New York City when I'm 14 years old.
Yeah, but Mr. Dinkins, man.
You understand what I'm saying?
We knew about it. Yeah.
Because of hip hop.
Yeah.
Hip hop's not teaching that.
Yeah. Not anymore.
The Black music's not teaching anything. They're not getting anything from television.
Firing shots again.
The school system. So look, this is a vaccine they need. They need to know this. You need to know Black history.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that would play out if we went in, if we played that game, because we played that game with integration. We played that game.
And according to
I'm just saying.
MLK, we integrated into a burning house, man.
I'm just saying.
If you don't know where you come from, you know what I mean. You gotta know where you come from. Fam.
Or if you want to blend in with them,
it
ain't black business and white business. It's all business. Okay, well you ain't got no businesses no more. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I hear you.
I mean, you go to Harlem in New York right now.
Drop your jewels, bro.
Harlem doesn't look like Harlem looked in the 80s.
Keep dropping them jewels.
Shit, North Avenue doesn't look like North Avenue looked 30 years ago.
Well, and look, you bringing up Harlem,
you know
man. You bringing up Harlem, and we just had, today Langston Hughes' birthday, and you know what I mean. He's well known for the Harlem Renaissance, man, and that era and what it did for arts and entertainment, for our culture, for just the knowledge of the black man and the greatness of the black man. So
I think Black history is so distinctly Black American, and you can just it can launch into so many other things.
Mm-hmm.
You see some brothers from other countries come over here, and clearly they're not in line. It's like, so we don't know what kind of history they're getting.
What's going on over there?
Yeah, we don't know.
Man.
So you figure if we're all learning the same thing, they come over here, it's a lot of things that can heal. You know what I'm saying? If you have a brother from the West Indies or a brother from Africa comes over here and his children being educated in America, they learn Black history. Yeah. So it's not like, because I'm from Nigeria, I ain't down with y'all just Black Americans. Because you learn Black history, they're teaching African history, everything. Yeah. So it's that game of saying, it's American history. I think it's a losing battle.
Okay. Now that is definitely, Damon. That's definitely a conversation, man, that we have to have here. And I think that with it being Black History Month, man, whether it be Tuesday or Thursday or next week, that is a important conversation that we need to have, because especially with Sleepy Lloyd talking about reparations earlier, man. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of, the word I'm gonna use is sneak dissing, man, so we can keep it in layman talk, but it's a lot of sneak dissing going on right now between just between the different aspects of Black culture, man, whether you're Black in America, or you're Black in Africa, or you're Black in the Caribbean. Right now, man, these social media platforms are, it's a lot going on, man. They calling them tethers. They calling us foundational Black Americans, and the war is going on. But they putting it out there on Front Street, man. And it's all about unity, man. We got to come together, because we all the same people.
And music, we all the same people. That's what I'm saying. And that's one thing we were getting. We were getting unification in music. We didn't give a damn about Bob Marley being from Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? We had pro basketball players like Rolando Blackman. We didn't even know he was Panamanian. Yeah. We didn't know this kind of stuff.
Akinelli,
Panamanian and Costa Rican. We don't know.
Yeah, Roberto Clemente.
We can go down the line. A lot of Black people who we didn't even. I mean, Billy D. Williams. I don't think he's a Black American. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like we seeing so many of these people, Harry Belafonte, Sidney Poitier, Caribbean guys. We're not thinking that. Mm-hmm. So this device, the divisiveness that's going on. They have more time to be goofy now, more platforms to be goofy, and then they don't have anything to combat it. They don't have music, or quite frankly, any really good cultural stuff to push it forward.
And look, that's definitely what we're here for, man. And look, it's already started in the chat, man. You see it down there, right? Sleepy Lloyd is saying that Black American history is different from African American history.
It's all Black though. That's my point. Is that it's all but it's all under the umbrella.
Yeah, that's why I said we got. That's why I said we got to have this conversation, man. I think we're going, one day next week. In the upcoming weeks, we got to sit down and we got to hash this out, because this war that's going on between the different Black cultures and the different ethnicities, it's getting a little crazy, man. It's getting a little crazy.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, you ain't coming.
I'm just saying, like, something as simple as when we learned Black history, we learned about Marcus Garvey.
Yes,
he's Jamaican.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We learned about Crispus Attucks.
Mm-hmm.
The first man killed in the Civil War, the
Revolutionary War. Yeah.
He was Jamaican.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you learning this, you know, so all this goofy stuff that's going on, they playing a dangerous game. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not winning that. You're just not winning that battle for you being the old world. We just black Americans. Now, we come to reparations. That's another argument. Who gets that goddamn money?
Who gets that
money? Now, that's a different.
There you go. Now,
that's real now.
Who gets the money?
Who gets the money?
Well, I mean, that like it's gonna be a tough conversation because just in my household alone, you know, big shout out to T Sam's out there, man, other half of the WELLIONAIREs. But she's first generation from St. Vincent. Look, so
hey, look.
You saying, you know what I mean? Hey, but you ain't gonna say that by you ain't gonna say my lady ain't black, a black American, so she can't get a slice of the pie. She can't get a little bit of that reparations out there. Look, just a little something.
I feel like if your family didn't suffer Jim Crow back, no, they don't get anything. No.
Now come on now.
Jim Crow back.
Now in the Caribbean, we know, Damon. We know in the Caribbean it was just as wild down there as it was here.
America. Like if you didn't suffer under America's Jim Crow system, racism, like some people feel like slavery and that's it. But I'm saying I'm taking it all the way to Jim Crow and civil rights movement. Like if you had to ride the back of the bus or you had to use a separate water fountain and that kind of stuff, then yeah. But some people are more hardline.
They going at it in the chat right now. Sleepy Lloyd is saying descendants of American slaves only. And then Marcus Jones, who is in the chat right now, man, he said that's not our fight. He agrees with you, Dub. He agrees with you, brother.
Yeah, it's not our fight.
He said it's not our fight.
Like if you were a black man and you couldn't benefit from GI benefits the same way a white man should, then yeah, you should get it.
All right, so before we get out of here, right, to be the advocate for the devil, we go to fights for the man, right? We just reported on, rest in power of the 3 black soldiers that died in Iran and in Israel, right? Over there, what was it, Syria on Tuesday that we just reported, and they have nothing. Yeah, they have nothing to do with any of that going on over there. So black Americans are going elsewhere and fighting for other individuals. So why isn't it okay for black Americans to fight for other original people throughout the globe and the diaspora?
I'm just talking about the money.
Oh, you just talking about the money.
Just talking about the
all
money.
right.
Like,
That's cool.
That's
cool. That's cool.
Yeah, like if you can track your family back to working in some coal mine after slavery or something like that, because they kidnapped your great grand whatever, and they, he was on the chain gang, or you can track it back where Levi Strauss, was making money from cotton, and your family was working that cotton field or the indigo farm. Yeah, you can track your family there.
We want some of that.
Yeah, I'm talking about that money. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Bank of America or J.P. Morgan. You can track where they were financing or you know what I mean, or insurance and ships or something that your family was on. Yeah. But if you from St. Kitts, and you got to take that up with them.
Oh.
I'm just saying. I'm not being look, that's not our fight. I mean, they our brothers, and we root for them. But that's not our fight. If they want reparations.
Well, we got to figure out which exact day we're going to do that, Damon. Because this conversation right now, we could go on forever and ever about it, right? Because it seems to be tugging at the heartstrings right now of the original man's community out here, man. So it's something that we going to discuss here, man. So look, hey Zoners, we appreciate y'all for tuning in today, man. We appreciate y'all for zoning in the Grand Day Baltimore, man. And we come to you every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 noonish, man. Usually no later than 12:30, man, so we can give you that lunch table vibe and have worthwhile, meaningful conversations, man, while you're at work or while you're commuting, taking the kids somewhere or wherever, man. But make sure you always tune in with us over here, man. And we want you to enjoy this strong end that's coming up right here, because there ain't nothing weak about it, man. It's gonna be a lot going on. What you got going on this Saturday and Sunday, Damon? Anything special, man?
You know, kids, sports, beer drinking.
Yeah. Hey, college sodas.
But look, I'm gonna listen, and I implore anybody else listening, listen to Stevie Wonder's Black Man. That's what we need to listen to. Where they at the end of the song, they the kids go, so and so, a black man. Yeah, so
well, look, this how
listen to that.
Yeah, this how I go down, man. It should be nothing but if you part of the culture, man, all month long, hey, we do it all year long, man. You should be definitely listening to our music right now, man. The playlist should be rocking, man. Going from Rick James to Outkast, man. All, you know what I mean?
Even the Flute album.
Yeah. all we, you know what I mean? It should all be here in the spectrum, man. It should all be there. But look, I got a basketball game this weekend as well with the kid, man. So yeah, I'm gonna be right there with you, man. Put a collar soda up in me and watch little man go ahead and shoot some shots for the people, man. But we'll be black next Tuesday, y'all. Come back. Peace.